the country where the past, future, and pandas collide.
Welcome back to Soul Story Time, your passport to explore the world without jet lag. Today, we're visiting a country that's older than most calendars, smarter than your smartphone, and more disciplined than your gym instructor. Yes, we're talking about China, the land of dragons, dumplings, discipline, and data centers. From ancient emperors to space stations, from bamboo scrolls to artificial intelligence. This episode is your ultimate ride through one of the most powerful, mysterious, and mind-blowing countries on Earth. Fasten your seatbelts or T-belts because China is not just a country, it's an experience.
History that never ends. China's history is so long, it makes your grandparents look like toddlers. It began over 5,000 years ago with the Shah dynasty, kind of like season 1 of the world's longest Netflix show. Then came dynasties that sound like kung fu moves. Qin Shi Huang unified China and built the first version of the Great Wall and his own stone army. Tang dynasty brought poetry, parties, and paper making. Ming dynasty, well, he made porcelain, so fancy. People still fight over it in auctions. Qing dynasty said goodbye in 1911, and China became a republic. Fast forward to 1949, and China turned communist under Mao Zedong. In short, thousands of years, countless inventions, one very busy country. Let's discuss today's era. China's space mission, led by CNSA, has achieved remarkable milestones, like landing on the moon, sending a rover to Mars, and building the Tiangong space station. It reflects China's rapid growth in technology and ambition to become a space superpower. Hey, want to visit China or planning your next vacation? Let me give you expenses list. I know China products are cheap, but yeah, buddy, it's not free. If you plan to spend one day in China, the average cost ranges from approximately $50 to $100 US. This includes a 3-star hotel stay, around $30 $50, meals $10 $20, and transport or sightseeing $10 $30. Prices may vary by city. Beijing and Shanghai are more expensive than rural areas. China offers both ancient culture and futuristic experiences, making it a unique travel destination.
The wars that changed everything. China has seen more wars than your gaming history. The Opium Wars started in 1839 to 1842, and still going on until 1856 to 1860. Britain sold opium, China said, stop, Britain said, cannon, and China lost territory. Next comes Sino-Japanese Wars. Brutal, tragic, and a turning point. Civil war between the Communist Party and nationalists from 1927 to 1949, which result. Modern China was born, and the nationalists moved to Taiwan. These wars didn't just shape China's borders, they shaped its identity, pride, and political direction. Let's discuss the current government and the system. Actually, China is led by the Communist Party, with Jinping as the current president. It's a one-party system. Just imagine a government with one super powerful remote control. There are no presidential debates or campaign dramas. Policies are made through long-term planning, often with a 5-year plan. Here's the fun fact about China. In China, political power flows downward, from the party to provincial leaders, all the way to village officials. It's like a pyramid, but with paperwork and discipline. Hey, quite awesome.
Are you ready for the ride inside technological China? Let's go. You know China for TikTok. But did you know it's a tech superpower? World leader in 5G, facial recognition, e-commerce, and AI. Created drones that deliver food, robots that serve noodles, and apps that pay your rent, bills, and wedding gifts. Companies like Huawei, Alibaba and Tencent are shaping the future. Built a space station called Tiangong, Heavenly Palace, and landed on the far side of the moon. And the wildest part. They built an entire hospital in 10 days, during the pandemic. Your sofa's still broken from last year and they built a hospital. Let's compare city glam versus rural charm. So, in Beijing or Shanghai, you'll see luxury malls, 80-floor skyscrapers, and cashless stores where even beggars use QR codes. Yes, you heard that right, but go a few hours away, and you'll find rice fields, mountains, and villages where time flows with the river. China is a country where Jetsons meet the Flintstones. And both use WeChat. The government is working hard to bridge the rural-urban gap through better schools, roads, and internet access. China has 1.4 billion people. That's 18% of the world. You've probably met one without even realizing. If we talk about China land area, well, it's almost 9.6 million square kilometers, roughly the size of the USA. Now the question is, what's official religion in China? Officially it's secular country, but people follow Buddhism, Taoism, Christianity, and Islam. About 20 to 25 million Muslims, mainly Hui and Uyghurs. They're peaceful and warming people. Despite restrictions, religion remains a quiet, but present part of Chinese life.
China's currency is renminbi or yuan. It globally ranked 5th in trade. It's also the symbol of China's economic power. Chinese passport. Visa-free or visa on arrival to 85-plus countries. Ranked 62nd globally, but rising steadily. You might not see them everywhere, but they're getting there. International relations of China. China plays global chess, not checkers. Best friends are Pakistan, Russia, African countries, Central Asia, and increasingly Latin America. Through the Belt and Road Initiative, China is building ports, roads, railways, and digital networks across continents. Also a member of BRICS and Shanghai Cooperation Organization. With the US, India, Japan, it's a mixture of diplomacy, competition, and very careful wording. We can say that China's global presence is powerful, patient, and planned like a kung fu move. What China give to the world? China isn't just about factories. It's about impact. Gave us paper, printing, gunpowder, compass. Modern China gives us solar panels, medicines, affordable smartphones, and TikTok. Traditional Chinese medicine, acupuncture, and feng shui still influence the world. And don't forget panda diplomacy, gifting pandas to other countries as symbols of peace.
One of interesting fact about China. In some Chinese zoos, people once dressed up as pandas to babysit real panda cubs, because they didn't want them to bond with humans. Imagine working a job where the dress code is full panda suit. Only in China. China runs on discipline, structure, and collective spirit. Schools have morning drills. Cities have clean, quiet public spaces. You'll rarely see someone break a queue or litter. And yes, millions of dancing grannies do synchronized moves in public parks every evening. Discipline is not just a rule here, it's part of the national personality. Great wonders to see as tourist. 1. The Great Wall, built across mountains, deserts, and history. 2. Terracotta Army 8,000 soldiers. None blink. 3. Forbidden City, where emperors ruled in golden silence. 4. Zhangjiajie Mountains, floating rocks that inspired Avatar. 5. Potala Palace, ancient Tibetan wonder in Lhasa. Each one tells a story. Some even whisper it when the wind blows.
And if you think that's impressive, wait till you hear what makes China one of the most unique places on Earth. I'm talking about a country where everyday life feels like a surprise, waiting to happen. Let's start with something fun. In China, you'll see people in parks, walking backward. Not because they're lost. Nope, it's for health. They believe it improves balance and clears the mind. And honestly, after watching it for 5 minutes, you'll want to try it too. Just, maybe not on stairs. Now picture this. You're in a park in a big Chinese city. One corner has a group of aunties doing perfectly synchronized dance routines. No joke, they could join the Olympics. Another area has someone playing a handmade flute. And near the lake, people are painting poems on the pavement using giant water brushes. It's peaceful, creative, and honestly feels like you've walked into a painting. And then, boom, modern magic. You order something online. Snacks, a hoodie, maybe a charging cable. And before you've finished your cup of green tea, it's at your door. No tracking numbers, no delays, just zip. It's here. China's delivery speed is next level. Like, you half expect a ninja to drop it from the sky. And the cool thing, China doesn't throw out tradition, it blends it into modern life. So, while skyscrapers touch the clouds and trains whoosh past at rocket speed, you'll still see people doing calligraphy in courtyards, folding paper into lucky shapes, or sipping tea like it's a sacred ritual. It's not just sightseeing, it's soul-seeing. The kind of place where your phone's taking photos, but your heart's taking notes. And the future, oh, China's not walking into it. They're building it. Cities that save energy with smart lights, buses that drive themselves, even trash bins that thank you for recycling. Yes, polite trash bins. This isn't sci-fi. This is everyday life in the making.
And that, dear listeners, was China, where the past writes poetry, the present builds skyscrapers, and the future is already happening. If you laughed, learned, or just got hungry for dumplings during this episode, then you, my friend, are now part of the Soul Storytime family. Subscribe to Soul Storytime for more epic rides around the world, full of facts, fun, and the spirit of curiosity. Thanks for listening. Goodbye from the land of discipline, dragons, and dancing grandmas.